Do you want to possess a superpower that very few people have? It's a power that can bring you success and happiness in life. The superpower I am talking about is restraint. Yes, the ability to hold back and not act on every impulse or desire. In a world that is becoming increasingly loud, chaotic, and pretentious, practicing restraint can be a game-changer for you. If you're a smart person, you might feel the need to show off your intelligence, and while there's nothing wrong with displaying your smarts, going overboard with it can have its costs. People don't like being corrected all the time, and they certainly don't appreciate having a mirror reflecting their own inadequacies. So remember, it's often better to understate your intelligence than to overstate it. Letting others take the spotlight can make them feel important, and they'll associate that feeling with being around you. We humans have a tendency to lie to ourselves, especially when it comes to being open-minded. The truth is, we aren't as open-minded as we'd like to believe. We form our identities based on narratives and stories, and we often adopt narratives that align with the groups we belong to. But here's the thing, true open-mindedness means being able to hold views that deviate from the list of stances your group holds. It means forming your own worldview, one that contains elements of contradictory philosophies. It's not easy, but it's worth the effort. Be humble enough to second-guess your own opinions and to recognize forming untainted beliefs is a challenging task. Now let's shift our focus to improving your life. Regardless of the group you belong to, your experiences, memories, and emotions are unique to you, and the power to reshape them lies within yourself. So, here's a great trick for letting go of other people's opinions. Think about the vastness of the universe. Consider your place in it. Why waste your energy worrying about what others will think when in the grand scheme of things, their opinions hold little significance? It's time to take ownership of your mind, because if you don't, someone else or circumstance will. Personal responsibility is another important aspect of this ownership. It's not easy to accept responsibility when situations don't go as planned or when others treat us unfairly. Blaming others might feel satisfying in the moment, but it rarely leads to positive outcomes. By foregoing the blame game, you gain control over your reactions and make room for personal growth. Have you ever been in a conversation where it feels like no one is listening? People are just waiting for a chance to jump in and share their own thoughts. Well, here's a secret: become a better observer. Dial back your own tendencies to talk and listen to others instead. When you become a better listener, you gain valuable insights into people's hopes, fears, desires, and more. And by genuinely engaging with them, even if you barely talk, you'll be seen as a great conversationalist and someone others can trust. Let's talk about ambition now. Ambition is both good and necessary, but it can also become poisonous. When we focus too much on results and external achievements, the work starts to feel like a chore. It loses its fun and purpose. The times when I've truly succeeded and felt fulfilled were when I was simply doing the work I enjoyed without any attachment to outcomes. So ask yourself, what status games are you playing right now? Are you being controlled by a desire for external validation, or the need to meet societal expectations? Remember to prioritize doing what you love in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing future desires. Imagine a society where individuals prioritize their own well-being before getting caught up in political debates or the latest news. What if we stopped watching the news altogether and focused on our own lives? Yes, things are far from perfect, but constantly immersing ourselves in outrage does nothing for our sanity. Let go of the need to take everything so seriously and embrace the fact that there are many things in your life that need tending to. Step away from the "if it bleeds, it leads" mentality and focus on what truly matters to you. Ultimately, remember that from the perspective of the universe, we are already dead. Holding tightly to the illusion of control will only lead to frustration. So simply live. Embrace the power of restraint, practice personal responsibility, and find joy in doing what you love. Let go of the need for external validation and focus on your own happiness. By doing so, you'll achieve a level of freedom and fulfillment that few others experience. And hey, if you found this video valuable, consider supporting us by giving a tip proportional to the value you received. The link to do so can be found in the description below. Now let me ask you, what actions from this video are you going to implement in your life? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell if you want to continue receiving valuable content like this. Stay tuned for more. For the longest time, I believed that if smart people worked hard and grew up in a reasonably nurturing environment, success would come eventually. I looked at other people and thought, wow, that person's going to go on to do great things. But as I grew older, I realized that's not necessarily the case. A few people I know who are intelligent and have a strong work ethic have gone on to do notable things, while many others are just doing fine. Unfortunately, there are some who drift along, unsure about what to do. I then realized that there are a lot of factors when it comes to success, whether it means having a fulfilling career, great relationships, or staying healthy. Yes, smarts are part of it, and so is work ethic. But there's more at play than just these two factors. Here are 7 reasons why you might not be finding success, even if you're smart and hardworking. Reason 1: surrounding yourself with the same old friends. It's easy to stick to people you've known for a long time. You know each other's histories and can laugh at inside jokes together. The problem with old friends, though, is that the same ideas are recycled over and over again, and you don't get to learn new perspectives outside of your bubble. It can be tough to reach out at first to new people, but starting small can help. Aim for a low goal initially, such as introducing yourself to one person a week. Reason 2: struggling to adapt to change. Being in the same environment for a long time makes it hard to adapt to nothing new. The good news is that change presents a chance for opportunities and innovation. Instead of resisting changes, see how you can make the best of them. Maybe you can cater to a growing business need or see a different perspective. Be open to new concepts and curious about the world around you. Reason 3: choosing the safe route. Smart people often choose the safe route. They might follow the same path as their peers or choose a career because it's considered acceptable by their peers. This guarantees a degree of security. It can be mundane. I hear so often from smart people that they find their jobs unfulfilling and that they want to do something else but are afraid to do so. If you're thinking about branching out into unfamiliar territory, consider what your life will be like decades from now if you opt not to pursue something. Will you regret it, or will you be happy with your decision? Reason 4: expecting automatic success. People who worked hard in school are used to being at the top and being told how much potential they show. This seems good initially, but there are some negative side effects. I've heard people claim they deserve something because of their intelligence or where they went to school. They expect things to pan out automatically because of their credentials. Sadly, though, life doesn't work like that. In the real world, you don't get results based solely on the work you put in. You get results based on the combination of hard work, strategic thinking, and some luck involved. You can increase that last factor by working on the first 2. Reason 5: chasing the next big thing. One thing I hear often from high achievers is that they hate wasting time. Smart people are all too aware of the value of their time, as time and effort spent on one thing means that they could potentially be missing out on something else. While this is a strong attribute, it also means chasing the next big thing and not following through. Starting out in any field or endeavor is tough, and getting through the initial obstacles requires patience. Focusing your effort on one goal yields much better results in the long run than going after one thing, getting bored, and then going after something new. Reason 6: overwhelmed by too many options. Being smart and working hard can open up numerous doors. Unfortunately, having too many options can be as restricting as having few choices. An abundance of choices makes it difficult to decide what to do. As a result, it's tempting to jump around and see what suits you. I know someone who attended numerous graduate school programs, one after another. Over 10 years later, she still can't figure out what to do. Rather than dabbling in many endeavors, I suggest testing things out first. Talk to other people and do the research before making a big decision so that you know whether or not an option suits your personality and lifestyle. Reason 7: underestimating your own abilities. Surprisingly, smart people can underestimate their own abilities. They are their own worst critic, causing them to believe that they can't accomplish as much as they can. Smart people have high standards when it comes to their work. Whenever they work on a project, they tend to scrutinize and second-guess the final product. This seems like a good thing on the surface, but it's often more debilitating than helpful. Perfectionism can hinder people from progressing forward in their goals or starting on anything in the first place, so instead of letting fears of what if or I am not good enough hold you back from something new, think of how you want your life to look like years from now. Getting started beats waiting for something to happen anytime, so what will you do today to get closer to your success? What are some things that have been holding you back? Remember, success is not just about being smart and hardworking. It's about adapting to change, taking risks, and having the confidence to pursue your dreams. Don't let these 7 reasons hold you back. Break free from the limitations and strive for the success you deserve. If you found this video valuable and want to support the channel, consider giving a tip proportional to the value received. The link can be found in the description. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now go out there and make things happen. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the various aspects of personal development and self-improvement. Today we're going to tackle a topic that many of us can relate to: the struggle of maintaining mental clarity in our fast-paced, information-overloaded lives. You know the feeling it's like having multiple internet browser tabs open in your brain, with thoughts and distractions coming from all directions. But fear not, my friend, because in this video we're going to share with you 7 powerful habits that can help boost your mental clarity and bring you back to a state of focus and productivity. Habit number 1: clear your mind. Just like you would clean up your physical space, it's important to do some mental tidying up as well. One way to do this is through a brain dump, a practice of writing down all your thoughts, emotions, and worries on paper. By emptying your mind onto the pages of a journal, you create more space for clear and uncluttered thinking. Another aspect of clearing your mind is utilizing a calendar to keep track of important dates and appointments. By relying on your calendar to remind you, you free up mental space to focus on daily tasks instead of constantly trying to remember everything. Habit number 2: take regular breaks. Just like our bodies, our brains need rest too. By taking regular breaks throughout the day, you give your brain the opportunity to recharge and create mental space. Avoid the trap of constantly receiving information without allowing your brain to process and unload the previous cargo. And don't forget the importance of getting enough sleep. Quality sleep allows your brain's waste clearance system to work its magic, cleaning up the toxic byproducts of the day and preparing you for optimal mental function. Habit number 3: daily meditation. Meditation is a powerful habit that can bring a sense of calm and balance to your mind. By refocusing your attention on your breath and letting go of busy thoughts, you can experience increased mental clarity and reduce stress. Start with just a few minutes of sitting in meditative silence and gradually increase the duration as you gain discipline and experience. Aromatherapy can also enhance your meditation practice and promote mental clarity. Essential oils like peppermint, rosemary, and citrus scents have been known to have rejuvenating effects and can be diffused in your workspace to enhance focus and clarity. Habit number 4: focus on what matters. With so many thoughts and tasks demanding our attention, it's important to prioritize and focus on what truly matters. With fragmented thinking, we tend to become overwhelmed and less effective. Write down your daily to-do list and organize it into manageable groups, tackling one task at a time. This will prevent mental clutter and allow you to concentrate on the most important things first. Habit number 5: take a walk. It may sound simple, but taking a walk can work wonders for mental clarity. Walking increases blood flow to the brain, stimulating the release of endorphins that make us feel good and reduce stress. Many great thinkers throughout history have credited long walks for inspiration and problem-solving. Habit number 6: watch what you're consuming. The foods and substances we put into our bodies can significantly affect our thinking. While caffeine may provide a temporary boost, it's essential to eat healthily and avoid excessive sugar and salt intake. Foods that promote brain health, such as green vegetables, berries, walnuts, and fatty fish, can contribute to improved mental clarity. Habit number 7: declutter the junk mail. Just like we clear out our email inboxes from unnecessary messages, we need to do the same with our mental inboxes. Let go of repetitive loops of irrelevant news and gossip that only serve to clutter your mind. Focus on what truly matters and reserve your mental energy for meaningful thoughts and actions. By implementing these 7 habits, clearing your mind, taking regular breaks, daily meditation, focusing on what matters, taking walks, watching your consumption, and decluttering the junk mail, you will be well on your way to achieving a higher level of mental clarity and unlocking your full potential. Before we wrap up, let me ask you this: which of these habits are you going to implement in your life starting today? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video valuable and want a 2-page PDF summary, you can click the link in the description to receive it directly to your inbox. And if you're already subscribed to our free newsletter, you'll find the PDF waiting for you. Thank you for watching, and here's to an awesome week filled with mental clarity and focus. And remember, if you found this video particularly valuable, we appreciate any tips you can give as a token of your support. A link to do so can be found in the description. Stay tuned for more insightful content, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload new videos. Until next time, take care and keep improving.